Listen, I knew the kid could care less about me the whole time. How did I know? Because he doesn't care about anybody. He doesn't care about himself. Went from being potentially like an amazing rock star with the studios and the songs and stuff to right now being the most famous asshole on earth. He doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about Flanagan. He doesn't care about anyone. He doesn't even pretend to.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The downfall of MrBased is here, and I'm so excited to cover it. Guys, if you like what you see today, leave a comment and subscribe because it's about to get juicy, and I cannot wait to absolutely shit on this 50-year-old weirdo.
I wasn't a fake friend to Josh the whole time, but I knew the whole time he didn't give a shit about me. With me, it was a little different. It was two idiots getting along, and we were trying to make him into a famous rock star. And that was my mission. I think I accomplished it. But now, like, he's being paraded around, hating his fans, exploding, like...
So to fill you guys in with a little bit of what's going on here, MrBased is losing all of his income, which is an autistic kid named Joshua Block. So this video isn't more of a covering Josh as much as it is covering a MrBased situation because I really don't like MrBased. An unpopular opinion, messing with an autistic kid is weird as shit. So before we get into the downfall of MrBased, let me introduce you to the kid that he used and abused.
Hi, my name is Joshua Block. I'm a senior at Patchogue Medford High School. When I created my TikTok account, I never thought I would become an influencer.
Autism is a classified disability. In simplest terms, it affects students' ability to not only learn, but to interact socially, interact with not only adults, but also their peers. It's really just something that, you know, is actually plaguing a lot more people than we think. And Josh just tends to be one of them that has really taken it to a new level and shown us that those barriers can be broken down.
So that was the Joshua Block before the internet turned him into who he is now, picking on him, screaming at him, getting him to have a autism attack, and having to meet people like MrBased. But this is Josh now.
You wanna fight, bitch?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Get the camera on my face.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Josh is pretty much only known now for crashing out on the streets, and, you know, I understand why he goes viral for it, because people just like to see him get crazy, crash out. But Josh just recently got a party deal. Party's an app that you can live stream on and do crypto or something like that, but he goes live on there, and they paid him a huge amount to do that. So now MrBased is kind of screwed because Josh has a ton of money now and MrBased can't control all of his income.
Anonymous sent $5. Jason, why don't you and Josh talk anymore?
He's the guy that owns Party.com.
Father, like an older person, to a friend.
He's totally controlling Josh. Josh is supposed to be an independent contractor, but that dude controls all these aspects of his life now.
And buy.
Has him on a very short leash. So Josh isn't allowed to be on stream with me. He can't sign up for my site and be a chatter. It's kind of sad, you know. But usually when people try to control people, it doesn't work out.
Get your lighters because there's going to be some gas that is lighting in this video. That was the worst joke I've ever said, and I deserve to be held accountable at the court of law. So now it's time to get to the meat and potatoes, the corn on the cob, the Ben and the Jerry.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The downfall of the relationship. So first of all, who is MrBased? Is he MrBeast in disguise? Is he a man who goes to short buses and he just picks out his next victims? Probably. Or was he accused of murdering a young innocent girl who was just trying to party a little bit at a creep's house? Cops probe fatal drug overdose tied to king of all pimps, Jason Itzler. Who's Jason Itzler, you ask? MrBased himself? No, not MrBeast, MrBased. Miami police are reportedly investigating a death of a 21-year-old Wisconsin woman who suffered a fatal drug overdose of a date rape drug shortly after she left the apartment of so-called king of all pimps, Jason Itzler. If you want, you can pause and read the rest of this, but I actually want to show you this interesting video I found of the mom of the girl that died talking about this whole thing. Here it is.
March 14th,
Julia had gone to a popular place that people go to called Club Set in Miami Beach. She was with Zoltan. And after that, very late at night, 3 or 4 a.m., Zoltan brought her back to his apartment, which was in a place called the Flamingo. The Flamingo is only like literally 2 blocks from where she was staying. So I call it across the street. I don't believe Julia knew that Jason Itzler was in there.
I didn't even know that they were in my apartment for 2 hours. The girl took a micro sip and hated it. I drank a big guzzle because, I'm a f***ing lunatic, and I almost died.
I don't know how much she ended up drinking that while in the apartment, and if some was actually put in her water bottle. But whatever the case, both Zoltan and Itzler also had some. They ended up vomiting and throwing it up. Julia did not.
She didn't drink any of that shit when she was with me. She tasted it. It was disgusting. She didn't want to drink it.
Actually, doesn't GHB, doesn't something just drop in water and have no taste? I thought.
We were drinking it right out of the bottle, and it was really, very, powerful.
I think it was like a 10 to 1 needed to be diluted. I don't know how that worked. 50 to 1 diluted, 3 to 1. I don't know. But I think it was concentrate, and maybe that's enough to be like poison, or it was concentrate and poison.
Julia was able to walk back from the Flamingo to her place. Julia, going up the stairs, started snapping photographs. She took a clear picture of the Flamingo, and then she took a couple pictures of herself, and one of them was like her tongue hanging out of her mouth and her eyes closed. Like an obvious state of, I'm dying, or something is really wrong. That night, my husband and I heard loud pounding on our door, and there were 2 policemen at our door, and they said, is Julia Sumnick your daughter? And we said, yes. And they said, well, can we come in and talk to you?
He said that he had dropped her off at home, and when he was coming home, he happened to pass in front of where he dropped her off and noticed all the cop cars and ambulances and everything, and then it scared the shit out of him. And then he found out she died, and he's like shaking me like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Like, it's my problem and my fault. You know what I mean?
The last thought on my mind was that she had died. Didn't even occur to me. And so, of course, as soon as we sat down, they said, we found your daughter's body.
Yeah, so he's a pretty good guy. Pretty good guy, does pretty good things with pretty good people, you know what I mean? But it didn't stop with that. His life continued unlike hers. And what path did he go down? Well, use an autistic kid for money and views. It's great. It's a great thing he's got going on with him. So after Josh got the party deal, he started hanging out with people like Jack Doherty or whatever his name is, that kid who goes and harasses other people for money. It's a whole loop. And Josh, he started living the famous life, going on boats and stuff, doing Josh stuff. And Based didn't like it too much. Mr. Based, sorry, sir. And it really just does come down to he can't use Josh for all of his money now. He just can't do it. And there's so many examples of when he did.
Donations. All the fucking loser streamers, they're so jealous that I make $4,000 to $5,000 a day. Are in here going, please don't let them make money. We make nothing. Suck my d, you losers.
Ah, yes, this reminds me of the quote from the great Edgar Allan Poe. Usually when people are trying to control people, it doesn't always work out.
Usually when people try to control people, it doesn't work out.
Oh, no, that was you that said that. That was you that said that. I forgot, sorry.
Josh, you are getting scammed. Send $25, Josh. MrBased has made $2,700 so far this evening by exploiting you on stream yet again.
Yeah, Mr. No, I'm kidding.
He gave you $100. You are getting scammed, brother.
I don't even know what I made. How do you know what I made? Are you adding it up, you dummy? Give me my phone for 1 second.
Yes.
The money toll. You turned on my... I never put on this thing for...
This is the Aquaphor.
You put on Power Chat Goal. You showed them what I'm earning.
I'm shipping and stuff.
Did you do that on purpose?
No, I didn't
After
touch
a while, like, it'll
anything.
get hard.
Oh my God.
Scab,
No, it's
and
okay.
then all you gotta do is just
You
add
touched
this
it by
Aquaphor,
accident
and
then.
it'll, like,
Or maybe
it's
like
dry.
Sonic was curious what I was earning and he touched. Now I don't know how to turn
I'll
this
show
shit
you.
off.
I won't do too
All
much.
right, here we're
on
back.
this.
Okay.
It drives me fucking nuts putting this shit on me too.
Yeah, so this scumbag was making thousands of dollars a day off of Josh, and I would say upwards to probably 30, probably 40K sometimes a month off of Joshua. And Josh started to catch on slowly but surely. This was obviously before the party deal's breakup here. So that led to Josh to want to ask questions, as you naturally would when you start to gain consciousness.
How come you make so much more money than me? Now I have more subs than you.
Let me think about what you just said.
Your channel got terminated.
Oh, yeah, but
I have more subs than you.
I don't think it has anything to do with subs. I think it's from when I put out the notice on TikTok and Instagram. I have my regulars that love my stream.
Yeah.
So like my regulars are the ones that send songs and this and that, you know? So it's not like, yeah, I don't have so many people subscribed yet. But yeah. Oh, and everybody that's watching on Josh's stream, please subscribe to my new place that I'm a performer now on MrBased Forever, which I don't own.
Just a good guy said $15. Josh doesn't want to do it.
So now that you guys saw that MrBased lost the most money that he's probably had since he was doing the sex trade bullshit, it's incredible. It's incredible. The downfall needs to be studied. MrBased is now going and attacking Josh on the internet and saying things like he's faking his autism, it's all an act, and everyone's being played except for him, but he also got played. I don't know, guy's losing his mind. But what kind of scumbag do you have to be where you're saying, oh, he's such a good actor, he's so good at acting, he played everybody, he played everyone, but I made all of my money from him and he had no clue, but he played me, and he played you guys, but I made so much money off of him. Check this out.
Josh Block's a fucking incredible show. And it's for reasons that you guys have no idea about, that I do, and you wouldn't believe me. Like Josh Block is the greatest actor of his generation, and like, you guys think I'm a fucking fool for telling you that. And I'll just keep talking as if I didn't say it, because it'll go right over your heads, you know? But like, part of the ride, part of the whole thing is like, you know, that he was tricking you guys with all the crash outs and the craziness and the yelling and the screaming and pretending he's afraid of things. He's very talented. He's an entertainer.
Oh yeah, this kid that has been severely autistic since the day he was born, literally on news stations due to how severely autistic he is, but overcomes challenges. That kid, yeah, that kid used you and used the world for sure. He's the best actor, guys. He's the best actor. Yo, put him in a movie, bro. Tarantino, who? What are we talking about, bro? You know what's really crazy too, and I said this in the last video that we had made just about Josh, is that we have shows like Love on the Spectrum right now, and people would be the first ones to be like, oh, this show's so adorable, I'm so glad that we're showing diversity like this and people that are different, it's so nice. And then these people behind closed doors will say, put the fries in the bag, Josh, and make him freak out and scream, and then call him the asshole on the internet, say, oh, he deserves it, he's a dick. Dude, would you go up to a kid with Down syndrome and start screaming in his face, put the fries in the bag, put the fries in the bag? And then if he starts freaking out, you're like, oh, he's the dick, that guy's an asshole. Bro, are you fucking mental? But no, the pettiness gets even better though, guys. It gets even better. After this whole crash out on the internet from MrBased talking about how Josh is scamming everybody, let's talk about what MrBased did to Josh, making him make an entire meme coin, doing the biggest rug pull for his fans, and making Josh get a giant half-a sleeve tattoo on his arm that will be there forever. But yeah, Josh is tricking everybody, right?
There? All right.
I should probably show where we stand right now, right?
Oh my god. Your fans are great.
His fans are so cool. I think that has to be a little thicker, the writing, or no?
No, the writing's fine.
Let me put a little more. Stand out.
Block coin to the moon, block coin to the moon, say it.
Block coin to the moon.
Block coin to the moon. Ah, fucking idiot has the ugliest tattoo on earth of a coin that's worth nothing. Ah, schmuck. Now that I don't like him, good.
Yo, what a schmuck, am I right, guys? That's crazy. Yo, we got that kid to put a whole meme coin on his arm, a full sleeve. Dude, that kid's a schmuck, dude. Autism, are you kidding me? That's crazy. But yeah, after the downfall in the relationship and MrBased talking mad shit on the internet on Josh recently had been talking about this this meme coin that they put out, and he actually released something kind of interesting. He told the world an interesting fact.
I hope he didn't rug pull that.
Huh?
I hope he didn't rug pull that.
Hey, what?
Based. We're gonna relaunch it, because if we don't relaunch it, it's gonna be too painful to remove that tattoo. So that has to be relaunched.
What has to be wrong?
The block coin. Because Based has control over it still.
Ah, fucking idiot has the ugliest tattoo on earth of a coin that's worth nothing. Schmuck. Now that I don't like him, good.
Yeah, you know, it does suck that Josh is still hanging out with scumbags that are most likely using him or are using him. But he's getting his money that is his money, and I'm sure that it is going into his bank, since it is an app that legally has to pay them, not some fucking crackhead off the streets. But yeah, that's the current downfall and breaking up of Josh and Based right now, just shit talking back and forth. And I'm gonna keep you updated with more of what goes on coming soon, because I'm sure it's about to get even worse. I think it's gonna get worse. So yeah, if you guys liked what you saw today in the video, leave a like and a comment. Please hit that subscription button. It really does help. And thank you guys for all the support. As always, stay amazing, stay dope, but most importantly, stay fresh. Bye.
So there we have the sun. I lost my YouTube channel yesterday, by the way. So what am I doing? I'm staring at the sun, meditating on the sun. So there's the sun, and now we'll get my eyes.